Hi everyone, it's Holly Astral, and today on Ask a Tattoo Artist I'm going to be answering how do you go about sending a tattoo artist an email, like what should you include, what do you need to say, and all of that kind of stuff. So this question was asked to me by that Francesca girl who asked me on Instagram. I posted up a video asking if anyone has any questions they'd like me to answer. She says, it'd be cool if you could do a video on how to email tattoo artists for appointments. When I first started getting tattooed, I was super nervous that I was making a giant idiot of myself and sending it at the wrong time with too much information, not enough information, or maybe I just totally overthink it. It's something that comes up a lot actually, like people don't know whether to send an email, or sometimes like people will send a DM saying, can I send you an email? So I'm going to go through some of the stuff for you that's helpful to include, so you know that you're sending something with all the right information. Yeah, because I get it's something that makes people awkward and you just don't need to. Like, sending an email should be easy and booking in for a tattoo should be fun. It's kind of part of the process, so I don't want you to feel awkward. So the first thing you need to include in your email is your idea. Like, what's your tattoo going to be of? So just describe it briefly. Like, is it a fucking guinea pig on a Pop-Tart flying through space? Is it an anatomical heart with a portrait of your grandmother in it? I don't know, you have to tell me. Try and imagine describing your tattoo in one sentence. That's the way you should do it. Yeah, describe it in one sentence. So once you've got across the idea of the tattoo that you want and on the style that you're going for, you need to say the size and the placement on your body. So where's it going and what size would you want it? So you could say it's going on the top of my arm and I'd like it about 6 inches big. That gives the tattoo artist a bit of an idea of the kind of size. They can imagine drawing it and everything, how much detail they can get in. So yeah, that's a real vital piece of information that we need to know. Where on you it's going and how big it is. The reason we need to know where on you it's going is because that can affect the design. There's some things that will work on some bits of people that won't work on other bits of people because parts of your body are different. Sometimes it can take longer to do tattoos on awkward or difficult places, so they cost a little bit more. So when you're describing your tattoo, the person would need to know what kind of style you want the tattoo in. If you are emailing an artist who has a specific style, that may be not quite so important, or if you want the artist to do a style that maybe they don't show lots of pictures of, it would be best to ask, because yeah, we kind of need to know how we're going to draw the thing up, and obviously everybody works differently, so you need to specify, you know, is it neo-trad, is it Japanese, is it traditional, is it watercolour, is it dot work? If you don't know what the style is called, that's fine. You're not expected to know everything, obviously, so you could just send a picture, some kind of reference image of the kind of thing that you want it to look like. Like, have you seen other tattoos similar that you would like, that can kind of work as a mood board that you can send to your artist, and then they can understand stylistically what kind of page you're on. Okay, so far we've got, you need to send them your idea, you need to send them the size you want the tattoo to be and the location on your body, and make sure that when you're talking about your idea that you specify what kind of style you want them to work in. This extends to, would you like it black work or colour, because both of those affect the price because colour takes longer. Another thing that's important to mention in your email is the piece of skin that the tattoo artist is going to be working on, is it blank? Does the tattoo need to fit around other things? If you are wanting the tattoo artist to work around other tattoos, or if it needs to blend with other tattoos or fit in a space, it's always really helpful if you include a photo of the area in context so they can see. If you're emailing someone about a cover-up, or if the area that needs to be tattooed includes a cover-up in any way, include that, include a picture, because that's really helpful. The best way to include a photo of a cover-up is a photo from far-ish away, so you can see where it is in context on the body. So if you had one, let's say here, you wouldn't want to, a super close-up picture isn't that helpful. What is really helpful is a far-away one, so you can understand where it is in context of the body, because then your artist can work around it. It's hard to describe, but with, you know, shows like Tattoo Fixers and all of these kind of programs, it makes it seem like anything is possible. You can just put anything over anything. but that's kind of up to your tattoo artist to decide not only what they think is possible, but what they're comfortable with doing, because they want to do a good tattoo for you. So I'm reading this and I've actually got to the end of my list. I thought this was going to be a longer video, but it's actually quite simple. So the things you need to include when you're emailing your artist are your idea, brief description of the kind of tattoo that you want, include with that any points on like stylistic, how you'd like it to look, include any reference images of similar things that you've seen, the location on the body and the size that you would like the tattoo. And that's it. And is it a cover-up? That's the other thing that we need to know. So yeah, it's really simple. I'm going to put all the points underneath this. If you want to email me about getting a tattoo, my email address is hollyastral@gmail.com. And as always, you can find more of my work on my Instagram. My name there is @holly_astral. You can find me on Pinterest, you can find me on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, all of them. So yeah, never be scared about sending me or anyone else an email. I think in the original question she mentioned something about sending it at the wrong time. Don't worry about that. Well, that's the point of emails. They sit in your inbox. The artist might not get back to you straight away. That's because we get loads of emails. It's not because we're ignoring you. Kind of while we're on the subject, the only thing I would advise against is DMing your artist at like, I don't know, 10:30 on a fucking Sunday night and expecting a response. Now that, no, don't do that. It's so annoying. It's baffling to me when you get a message, like a DM from a potential client at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock on a Sunday evening, and then you get another message an hour later with just like question marks, like why haven't you replied? It's like, because it was Sunday evening. I'm not at work. Sometimes I like to not be at work and then not think about work, and then sometimes I'm asleep. So yeah, if you're emailing someone, never worry about what time you're emailing them or when you're emailing them. Like, any time is a good time, because that's the magic of emails. They sit in your artist's inbox and wait to be replied to. So I hope this video is interesting and kind of took the mystery out of it a little bit. Because yeah, I don't want it to be scary to send an email. Like, yeah, booking a tattoo should be so fun and so exciting. So yeah, there's no need to be nervous. And I guess if you are really nervous about sending an email, just include in the email, like, I'm really nervous. And then the person knows that maybe, you know, you're feeling a bit anxious about the whole thing, and they can kind of explain what they need from you all the way along and tell you what they need. That is it from me. Thank you for watching. As always, if you have a question for me, you can ask me in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.